Welcome back to the channel. Today, inside a luxury leather jacket factory, from ethical hide processing to premium craftsmanship.
The smell of leather hits you before you even step inside. It's a deep, earthy aroma, a mix of raw hides, rich oils, and a hint of chemical tanneries, comforting to the seasoned artisan, intoxicating to a newcomer. The massive steel doors of the factory swing open, and suddenly, the world outside, the traffic, the noise, the hurried pace of life feels miles away. Inside, time moves differently. Your patience, precision, and passion shape every stitch, cut, and curve of a leather jacket. Walking through the first hall, you notice the rows of hides, each one unique in texture and color. These are not just pieces of animal skin, they're raw canvases, each telling a story of ethical sourcing and careful treatment. In today's world, consumers are more conscious than ever. They want luxury, yes, but they also want to know the journey behind it. That journey begins with ethically sourced hides, procured from farms that prioritize animal welfare and sustainable practices. A factory supervisor, hands dusted with fine tannery powder, gestures toward a workstation. Every hide is inspected before it touches our tables, he explains. We look for imperfections, thickness, and evenness. This ensures that when our artisans start working, they're starting with the best. It's an exacting process. What might look like a minor blemish on the surface can affect the jacket's durability or appearance. But here, nothing is overlooked. You move on to the tanning area, the heart of leather transformation. Here, raw hides undergo a meticulous chemical and natural process that preserves the material while giving it a soft, luxurious texture. Some factories rely on quick, industrial methods, but this workshop takes its time. Each hide soaks in carefully. Balanced solutions, sometimes for days. Absorbing oils and pigments that will later bring out the deep, supple color that defines premium leather. The process is part science, part art. One wrong step and the hide could be ruined. One precise adjustment, and the leather could emerge with unparalleled richness. The real magic, however, begins when the hides reach the cutting tables. Artisans, some with decades of experience, examine each hide again, selecting panels for jackets based on grain, stretch, and character. Their hands move almost instinctively, guided by years of practice. Patterns are traced, cuts are made, and the quiet hum of precision machines complements the rhythm of skilled hands. Every jacket is different, no two are identical. Even in a world dominated by mass production, this factory holds fast to individuality as you wander further. You notice tiny details that reveal the brand's commitment to quality. Edges are polished, seams are checked multiple times, and zippers are not merely attached, they're integrated with care, ensuring they glide smoothly for years. Buttons, snaps, and buckles are tested, chosen for both function and style. Even the lining, often overlooked in lesser garments, is crafted from high quality. Breathable materials, chosen to enhance comfort without compromising elegance. But luxury isn't just about materials or technical skill. It's about storytelling. Each jacket carries the spirit of its makers, a blend of tradition and innovation. In one corner of the factory, a young apprentice carefully applies finishing touches under the watchful eye of a master artisan. Every stitch matters, the master says, almost like a mantra. It does. That one stitch can affect how a jacket sits, how it ages, how it feels when worn. By the time you reach the end of the line, you realize that a luxury leather jacket is more than an article of clothing. It is a product of hundreds of decisions, countless hours, and unwavering commitment to excellence. From ethically sourced hides to meticulous craftsmanship, this factory is not just producing jackets, it's preserving an art form. The hum of machines and the soft rustle of leather become almost meditative. Standing there, watching raw hides transform into objects of desire, you understand why luxury isn't about price, it's about respect. For materials, for skill, and for the story that each jacket carries from the farm to your wardrobe. The transformation from raw hide to luxury jacket is mesmerizing. but it's in the final stages that the factory truly proves its mastery. By now, the hides have been carefully tanned, cut, and partially stitched. The scent of leather now mingles, with a faint hint of polish and wax, signaling that the materials are ready to take their final shape. Walking down the production floor, you notice a harmony of movement machines, and eyes all working together in perfect synchrony. One of the senior artisans, a man whose fingers seem to remember every stitch he's ever made, demonstrates a technique called edge finishing. It looks simple at first glance, a quick burnish along the jacket seams. But every movement is deliberate, calibrated to enhance both durability and aesthetic appeal. The edges, once rough and raw, emerge smooth, soft. An elegant and subtle detail that distinguishes a handcrafted jacket from a factory-made mass product. Next comes the assembly of panels. Unlike cheaper factories that rely solely on machines, this workshop integrates human oversight at every stage. Panels are stitched together with precision thread, selected for strength and elasticity. The artisans constantly adjust tension, ensuring that the seams are flawless. Even the lining is carefully inserted, stitched to perfection, and reinforced at points of stress. Each jacket is a careful orchestration of material technique, human skill. Then comes the quality control stage, a meticulous inspection that borders on obsession. Every jacket is examined under bright lights, rotated and handled like a precious artifact. Scratches, uneven stitches, or misplaced zippers are immediately corrected. Here, imperfections are not tolerated. Luxury cannot coexist with compromise. It's a laborious process, but it is what ensures that every piece leaving the factory is a product of pride and mastery. A unique aspect of this factory is the hand finishing of leather surfaces. Artisans apply specialized oils and waxes gently, rubbing them in to achieve a rich luster and supple feel. This is more than cosmetic. The treatment strengthens the leather, helping it resist wear, water, and time. You watch as a jacket transforms under their hand, shadows of color deepen. The texture becomes almost buttery, and the jacket seems to take on its own personality. A previously flat hide now exudes life and character, ready to be worn and cherished. Hardware, often underestimated, is next. Zippers, buckles, and buttons are custom selected, each piece tested for both functionality and aesthetic cohesion. A zipper might seem minor, but in a premium jacket, it becomes a statement of engineering and design. Even the subtle embossing on leather tabs and logos receives careful attention, executed by craftsmen whose eyes rarely miss a flaw. Every detail reinforces the sense of exclusivity and quality. The factory also embraces a culture of continual learning and innovation. New artisans are paired with masters, absorbing knowledge that has been passed down through decades. While machines handle repetitive tasks, the human element ensures creativity, judgment, and subtle artistry. Each jacket becomes a collaboration of generations-old techniques refined by modern precision, a bridge between tradition and contemporary style. Finally, the jackets are conditioned and packaged. They are hung on padded hangers, wrapped in breathable bags, and accompanied by certificates detailing their origin and craftsmanship. It is a ritual as much as a necessity, a way to honor the journey of each jacket from raw hide to wearable art. As you step back and take in the rows of finished jackets, and a sense of awe settles in. Each jacket is more than a fashion statement. It is a culmination of ethics, artistry, and human devotion. From the careful sourcing of hides to the intricate stitching and hand-finished polish, every jacket tells a story of responsibility, skill, and luxury earned, not bought. The factory humming quietly in the background is a temple of craftsmanship. Every touch, every stroke, every detail reflects a philosophy that transcends mere production. Here, luxury is not defined by price tags or labels. It is defined by the care, precision, and passion invested into each piece. Stepping out of the factory, you realize that a truly exceptional leather jacket is not just worn, it is experienced.
High-speed analysis confirms the full-grain donkey leather seams are structurally flawless. Stitch reinforcement approved. The natural grain of premium donkey leather, showcasing unparalleled quality and craftsmanship in every stitch.